Namaste. Welcome you all for the classes on meditation. This is the 44th class. Well, we have been looking at the path of sage Patanjali, who has identified the root cause of all problems as the kleshas. So we are trying to understand the nature of these kleshas, pancha kleshas, which are avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha kleshas. This understanding is very important if we have to get over them. And we are now looking at the last leg of this, that is the avidya. And this is called the adima klesha because this is the root of all other kleshas also. So avidya or ignorance. So today we will take a overall look at this aspect of avidya. So sit upright, chest and navel up, gently close your eyes. Sit in any comfortable posture. You can sit on a chair. If you can't sit on the floor, if you are sitting on the floor, sit at a height that is on a folded mat or folded blanket or a pillow. But trunk upright, palm should face upwards, tip of the thumb and index finger in contact. Have complete musculoskeletal awareness. Feel your posture. Then feel your breathing. Now we shall chant the sacred word Om 3 times. You should get absorbed with the vibrations of the word Om as you pronounce them. Inhale. Be relaxed. Feel the inner calmness, quietness. Now slowly open your eyes. Very important to understand the kleshas, especially avidya, which is the root klesha. And Patanjali has given a very nice definition. Anitya ashuchi dukkha anatmasu nitya ashuchi sukha atmakyatir avidya. Mistaken identity is the problem. Mistaking something impermanent to be permanent, impure to be pure, distress to be happiness, and non-self to be self. So overall, why this happens? Let us take a look at the overall analysis of avidya. We were all born. We got this form called body, and subsequently a name was tagged to this. So name and form. And we got attached to this name and form. This is made up of, well, there are various ways to look at. Made up of 600 odd muscles, 200 odd bones, miles of nerves and blood current, so many vital organs, etc. etc. Another perspective is the Pancha Koshas. It is made up of Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya Kosha. Let us just examine this. Because of this name and form only, all other things. Because this name and form came into existence, we have parents, we have other relationships, brothers, sisters, whatever, everything is because of this name and form. We shall examine this in little more detail. We have to contemplate on this. Now close your eyes, sit upright. All other type of relationships came to being because of this name and form. Now we have to see whether this name and form is anitya. It's very easy to understand that this name and form is not permanent. Very easy to see this. If you look around, rather look back, we know that we have lost many people. People means again some name, form. We know for sure that this is a temporary system. Anitya is built into this. And we also ourselves know that we are aging, things are changing. Things means this body as the form that is changing. Therefore, this is Anitya. This cannot be Nitya. But there is something in us, a Sakshi Prajna, which can see all these changes that takes place in this form. We are aware of this body, that witness awareness. That is never changing. That is not subjected to the ravages of time. Then this form called body, we should question whether it is containing Ashuchi or is it Shuchi, pure? By no means it is pure. There is a lot of filth in it, and a lot of decaying starts. So this is not pure. We all know this. There are so many bacteria, organisms inside. They take birth there, they die there. And there is a lot of filth inside, which is nicely covered by the skin. And we know that this is Ashuchi. How do we know? There is a knower inside. Otherwise we would know this. we would not know this. There is a knower. That knower is the Chaitanya. That has nothing to do with impurity. That is always pure. Then is this form, this body, is dukkhamaya? Yes, this form does not always remain youthful. Knee pain, back pain, so many other internal diseases can give us a lot of physical, psychological pain, dukkham. That is the nature of this body. Then is it anatma? So we should see what is it made up of, this form, body. This is made up of panchabhutas: Prithvi, Apa, Tejo, Vayu, Akasha. Not only this body, we also imply mind. Mind is also made up of panchabhutas. All these panchabhutas have three gunas: sattva, rajas, tamas. The sattvic amsha of panchabhutas form the mind. Rajasic component of them will constitute the prana, energy. The tamasic components of these panchabhutas give rise to this sthula sharira, gross body. And all these are jada, inert. Unless that Chaitanyam is there, these cannot function. Therefore, this body-mind complex is anatma, and only that Chaitanya, you may call it as Atma, Brahma, whatever, consciousness, that is the source And that is what we are. And that is the Atma. And that is not touched by any of this dukkha. No impurity can haunt it. And it is nitya. And once this is clearly internalized, just verbal knowledge does not help. We have to sit and contemplate on these things so that the deep impressions in the subconscious mind gets redeemed. When the avidya or ignorance is removed through knowledge, then all other kleshas will disappear and we can get rid of the sufferings. So thus far we have seen all the necessary background to understand the dynamics of the mind, the root cause of suffering, and Patanjali gives us techniques, methodologies which help to implement these. That we shall see in the upcoming classes. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi Harihi Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shubhamastu.